Okay guys, so really quick, let me just turn off my music, hold on. So really quick, I did get my hair cut and I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. I actually didn't really like having short hair. I used to hate having short hair, especially when I was younger. I just wanted that long Rapunzel hair. But then my mom, she always wanted me to have short hair. Like, ever since I was a baby, she always wanted me to have short hair. Basically because she said it's just easier to maintain and she likes the way it looks on me, but I never really liked it. But as I get older, of course, like, I'm starting to see how much easier it is to maintain. So I love it. Like, I love it so much. So this is what it looks like blow dried. I didn't straighten it or anything yet. I'm probably going to do that after this video, but yeah, just want to let you guys know that I did get a haircut. What is up, everyone? Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this video, and if you are new to my channel, hello, hello, hello. Quickly, I just want to say a huge, tremendous thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I just hit 3,000 subscribers and it just really blows my mind, and I will be doing a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm probably not going to be able to do it anytime really soon just because I have so much stuff going on my end personally. So yeah, but that video is probably not going to get up for a while, but I do want you guys to know that I am still compiling the prizes and it is coming to you guys. So thank you so much for subscribing and really just watching my videos and being the tremendous friends that you are. I love you all so much. So as you can tell by the title of this video, it is a special perfume haul, and for me it's special because it has sentimental value. So the amount of perfumes is not large at all. I only have 4 full-size perfumes and then I have 2 decant samples that I want to show you guys because I technically did purchase them too. But the reason why this haul is special to me is that all of these perfumes were gifts, surprise gifts from Hubs for our anniversary. So as many of you guys may or may not know, Hubs is still currently deployed, but he is coming home soon. So that's like part of the reason why I just have so much stuff going on, and that's basically all I'm focusing at this point, and then the fact that I graduate next month. But I digress. Basically, he is still deployed and we celebrated our anniversary last week, like on Sunday, the 31st of March, and I was not expecting anything. I was not expecting anything because I was just, you know, like thinking that we were just going to celebrate when he comes home. But he, oh my gosh. So I do have quite an extensive perfume list. As you guys may or may not know, I am starting to really get into perfumes in addition to my Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret mists. So I do have quite an extensive perfume list. He got me 4 on my list, and like I said, I was not expecting these, and he was so kind and so generous and loving enough to get me like full bottles, full-size bottles. So I'm just so grateful and I'm so blessed. Oh my gosh, this intro is super long, but anyways, I don't want to keep you guys here that long because there are only 4 perfumes and I am not going to be going into specific details on them, like explaining to you guys the exact notes and what I think they smell like. Basically, I will be doing individual perfume reviews on these. I know I'm slacking on my individual reviews, even for my candle reviews. Oh my gosh, just bear with me please, guys. I just have a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but I promise to you, I will be getting back into my whole YouTube swing. If you guys are interested in purchasing these, I will leave links to where you can purchase them down below for you in the description box. So like I said, I just want to show you guys 2 of these decant samples that I purchased. And I know a lot of people kind of feel like some type of way when it comes to purchasing samples or purchasing decants. I like to purchase mine because, you know, I live in New Jersey and I don't live in an area where I'm by a perfumery. So pretty much like if I were to smell these in person, I would have to just go to the mall and go to the department store, and my local mall isn't anything fancy. Like, I don't even have a Nordstrom near me. The closest Nordstrom is at another mall, which is like 30 minutes from my house. So at my local mall, I really just only have like the basic Macy's, JCPenney, Boscov's, and we don't even have Sears anymore because it shut down. So essentially what I'm trying to say is I really don't have access to places where I can just smell these and get free samples. So I do like to purchase my decants on eBay. That's like specifically the place where I go. So I went ahead and I purchased two here. This first one is Alien by Mugler, and I will be leaving the seller to where I purchased these from down below. I highly recommend this specific seller because it's literally lightning fast shipping, and I believe the prices are pretty fair. Like, I didn't think they were too high or anything like that. So this is a specific 3 ml. These are both 3 mls, but you can choose like different sizes. So this is Alien by Mugler, and I wanted to go ahead and get a decant of this as sample because it's such a unique fragrance, and I was hearing like a lot of reviews on YouTube from other perfume reviewers about how this is such like a nice, sexy, seductive fragrance. And for some reason, like when I was looking on Fragrantica for the notes, I don't know, it wasn't a scent that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hands down buy it, let me go ahead and blind buy it. And honestly, I'm so glad that I did not blind buy it, because I don't know how I feel about this one. I purchased this, and then as soon as I got it, I wore it, which wasn't a good idea because that specific day that I wore this, I actually had a headache, and this just made it worse. So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and give this another go, preferably on a day when I'm not having a headache. But I don't know, it's really unique though. It is a very unique fragrance, and I don't recommend you guys blind buy this. This fragrance has been around for a while. I know I'm late to the game, so I'm pretty sure like 9 times out of 10, chances are you guys have smelled this before. But yeah, it's really unique. That's really all I can say about it. If I actually had to choose like 2 words to describe this, it's unique and it's mysterious. Like, I feel like the word alien, the name of the perfume itself, is so fitting for what this fragrance is. It really just captures like the essence of this perfume. But yeah, so this one is Demi Rawling. Oh my gosh, I love her. I love her. She's like my favorite perfume reviewer to watch. I love her videos. But yeah, she swears by this fragrance. It's like her #1. But yeah, I don't know. To me, I don't see myself purchasing a full-size bottle of this for sure. Maybe I'll have like a little decant like this on hand, but as far as like purchasing a full size, that's a pass for me. I know on Fragrantica, they said like the fragrance notes were like white floral, I think, which is weird because I personally don't get a floral from the fragrance, but maybe it's just because it's such a deep and mysterious fragrance, I don't really know what's going on. But anyways, moving on to this next one. This one I love. This one I love, and hands down, I'm going to purchase this in a full-size bottle eventually. And this is from Mancera, and this is in Velvet Vanilla. So from what I understand, Mancera, I believe, is a sister house to Montal, and oh my gosh, this is amazing. I also found out about this fragrance through Demi, and it smells divine. It literally smells super, super delicious. This is like the perfect spring and summer scent for me. Well, not the perfect one, but this is like a scent that I would wear in the spring and summer. It's not something that I would wear in the colder seasons, but this is basically described as a vanilla and a tuberose, and of course there's other notes like mixed in there, but those are like the 2 prominent notes that people can get. But like every single reviewer on Fragrantica, people basically say that this fragrance is a bubblegum perfume. Now, don't be intimidated. I know when people say bubblegum, you probably automatically think of juvenile, youthful, like girly, playful type of fragrances. I thought of that and I was just like, oh, I'm probably not gonna like that. Hence why I got it in a decant. But actually, it smells amazing. This bubblegum scent is like a mature bubblegum. It's definitely like an adult version of a bubblegum scent. It smells delicious to me. It's actually really surprising because this fragrance, I believe most of Mancera fragrances are unisex. Don't quote me, like don't quote me on that, but I know this particular one is unisex, but I don't see my brother wearing this, and my brother has quite a hefty cologne collection, so that's like, I guess like it's a Nardo thing for us to like be really in touch with our sense of smell. But he doesn't like this on himself, but he really liked it on me, and this is a beast mode fragrance. I wore this twice. after receiving it in the mail, and I'm in love. I really cannot wait for Hubs to get home so that he can smell this and all the other perfumes just to see like which one he really likes, but he said that he would probably really like this one, and I have high hopes that he will as well. So this is a bubblegum. I love it. I cannot wait to get my hands on a full-size bottle. Like I said, it is a beast mode fragrance, so really like 1 to 2 sprays and you're pretty much set. But I will say that throughout the day, I think like maybe give it like 6 hours in, I did have to retouch, which is, you know, that's pretty long in my opinion, but I just want to let you know like it's not gonna last you like forever. Okay, so now on to the actual perfumes that Hubs so kindly got for me as gifts. So this first one is Black Opium by YSL. This is the full size. This is the 90 ml one, and this is a really popular perfume. It's nothing new. It has been on the market for several years now, and it's a much coveted and highly loved fragrance, and that's for a reason. So many people love this perfume and swear by it because it is such a great fragrance. Now I will say it's nothing unique. I feel like this fragrance DNA is nothing like too special. I feel like, you know, it's definitely something like a base DNA that has been played with several times amongst other perfumes, but the fragrance itself is amazing. It's a sweet, seductive, Oriental vanilla fragrance. It's the bomb.com. I don't want to go into this too much because, like I said, everyone pretty much knows YSL Black Opium, and I'm so glad to finally have my hands on it. It's so good. I honestly feel like this is a safe blind buy. I had a 10 ml travel size spray of this and I loved it, so that's why I knew that I would purchase the full size. But I honestly feel like even if I didn't have the sample, I would have bought this blind buying it anyway because it smells amazing. So this is what the bottle looks like, and then this is the box. Like I said, I just have to show you guys the box because I love packaging. But yeah, like I said, this is just like a nice, sweet, Oriental vanilla, sexy, seductive fragrance. To me, the bottle matches the aesthetic of the fragrance itself. It's a nighttime fragrance. This is like that date night clubbing situation. I don't go clubbing anymore, really. That used to be like my thing when I just turned 18 and stuff. So if I had this at the time, I would totally be wearing this all the time when I went out. But yeah, this is just like a really nice night, like evening to nighttime fragrance. This next one I am super excited about, and this actually like gives me nostalgia because this like hits home for me. One of the reasons why I like fragrance in general, whether it's in candle form or perfume or body mist or whatever, is that it triggers like memories, and that's what I think is so amazing about fragrances. So this is one of those perfumes for me, and this is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue. This is the EDT, the Eau de Toilette, am I saying that right? Toilette, not the EDP. But this is the like massive one. This is the 200 ml 6.7 fluid ounce one. So this is the hefty sized one, and I am just so excited to finally own this fragrance. It like, oh my gosh, it brings back so many good memories. So this particular fragrance actually smells exactly like my aunt who lives next door. My cousin watches my videos, so what's up, cousin? You guys have seen him in my vlogs like a while ago. But basically, my cousin's mom, my aunt, she always like, this was her signature. Like, this is her signature fragrance, and every single Christmas, my uncle would just get her this fragrance. And I remember when I was younger, I would be smelling it, and it just smelled so good to me, and I was like, I can't wait until I'm older, and I'll definitely get that perfume. So now it's like crazy how now I own it. And this scent is honestly the most perfect citrus scent ever. Now, you guys know I don't really like citrus, so that's why to me this is my favorite, hands down my favorite citrus perfume ever, as of right now at least. It is just such a refreshing fragrance. This is the perfect spring and summer perfume, and I know Demi, like, she really likes this fragrance as well, and she even said it's really nice for the gym. It just smells so refreshing and so invigorating, and it's not like an acidic type of citrus. Like I've been saying, citrus fragrances tend to be a little bit acidic to me, especially in the warmer seasons, but this is perfect. This is not that. But I will say though that, like everyone else says about this fragrance, it is not long lasting. The longevity of this is pretty much like not that great. Like, it can last on me for like 3 to 4 hours. Longevity is subjective. Some people, if a fragrance lasts them 4 hours, they think it's solid, but to me, I like to spray it like once in the morning and have it last me pretty much for like the whole day. day, especially if I'm away at school, just so I don't have to like bring the whole bottle with me to spritz. But this one I did. I actually did bring this whole bottle with me to class a couple of times because I needed to re-spritz it, but I don't mind. It's such an amazing fragrance that I really don't care. And let me show you guys the box. You probably won't be able to really see it. You probably think it's like, what the heck, like that's nothing special. But it is such a fancy box. It's all velvet. Like it feels so good. But yeah, so I just needed to show you guys that. So yeah, this is Dolce & Gabbana's light blue. I will say the longevity is not that great on this, but I also will add that my brother has had some Dolce & Gabbana colognes, and he said the longevity on their colognes aren't that great either. So I think it's just a formulation with Dolce & Gabbana's fragrances. I don't know. This next one, oh my gosh. This next one, oh gosh. This is my first, actually, no, it's not my first because I have Mon Guerlain from Guerlain and I consider that to be niche. But this is like my first legitimate niche brand perfume and I'm so excited. And you guys, look at the bottle. Like just look at this bottle right here. It is so sleek and simple, but it's so high-end and luxurious, like high class. And not for nothing, but like even in the cap, there's some weight to the cap. Like it is so, oh my goodness, this, oh my gosh, the aesthetic of this, oh my gosh, perfection. So this is Orchid Vinnie by Van Cleef and Arpels, and this fragrance I got as a recommendation from Demi. She said this is one of her favorite vanillas, and I agree. I love vanilla fragrances. As you guys know, I am very much into that whole sweet gourmand fragrance category, and this is perfection. This smells like the most cozy, warm, and just, it's so hard for me to describe, but it is like such a cozy vanilla fragrance, almost like warm vanilla sugar. Not for the scent, like it is like kind of the same, but warm vanilla sugar, you know how it gives you like that very much cozy vibe, especially like in the colder seasons. This is that, but in a more high-end, obviously like perfume luxurious form. This to me is like the perfect fall and winter fragrance to wear, like if I'm just, you know, chilling at home, cuddling on the couch with hubs and like a nice oversized cable knit sweater. This is perfect for that. It just smells super like rich and luxurious and not a cheap vanilla at all. This is like really high end. So I love, love, love this fragrance. Again, for me, this is gonna be more on like the colder season, so I'm gonna save this for that. But it just smells delicious. It's like a delicious vanilla, sweet, creamy, smooth fragrance, and this is what the box looks like here. So again, just let's admire that packaging one more time. Like this, I love seeing it on my dresser because it just looks very like high-end, like sophisticated. And this last fragrance that I have to share with you is one that I actually blind bought. I blind bought the Van Cleef and Arpels, and I blind bought this one because I just trusted my instinct on this specific house and this specific fragrance. And this is Bonbon from Viktor and Rolf. So this is the full, how many ounces is this? This is 90 mils. So this is the full size. I have the box, but it's somewhere in my drawers and I kind of forgot to look for it. But look at the bottle. It's like really, really cute. It's in the shape of a bow. So I love Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. That's such an iconic fragrance, but it's one of my favorite all-time fragrances. So I just knew, I had a gut feeling that I would like this, so I just added it to my full-size perfume wish list. And of course, Hubs was so generous enough to get me like the full size. But it smells divine. It honestly smells divine, and I'm really happy that I finally own this fragrance. It is such a sweet, caramelized, ambery, warm, like delectable gourmand. It is like, it's so hard to describe. It's almost like a candy, like a caramelized candy, but it's not artificial. It's like, it's really sophisticated. I cannot wait to do a review on this one. I'm so excited. But this is just, it's gourmand heaven. If you guys are into gourmand sweet scents that make you smell edible, this I highly recommend. I wore this a couple of times, and I actually wore it to class earlier this week, and one of my classmates was like, you smell really sweet and sexy. Like, it was a girl, but like I was just like, that is basically what this fragrance is. And it actually has a strong projection. The longevity of this is pretty solid. It's like maybe like almost like 4 to 6 hours in my opinion. It's actually really good, but like I said, the projection is really strong. So I'm an oversprayer. I just overspray by nature. And this is so delicious. So yeah, my gourmand lovers, definitely get on this. Even if you just try it out in a small sample size, you will not regret it. So that's it, guys. I know this video ended up being super long, like way longer than I anticipated, but again, I just really get into fragrances, as you guys know. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. Please let me know some of your favorite perfumes down below so I can add them to my little like sample list of stuff to try, because I do have a lot of samples that I plan on placing an order for, so stay tuned for that. As always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for just being the amazing people you are. Take care, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.